Another excellent plugin for your business would be the Opening Hours plugin. This is a plugin by Janice Day, and this is also another plugin that you can use to indicate when you're open for business, when you're closed. But what makes this plugin rather special is the fact that there are numerous ways how you can display your opening hours using shortcodes and widgets. We'll talk about that in just a second. Once you install and activate the plugin, come down here to Opening Hours. And then let's go ahead and add our very first set. So for the title, we can say Opening Hours for our set. And now in here, we can indicate Monday, we are open from, let's say, 9 a.m. to, let's say, 6 p.m. Okay. And the thing is, you can even add multiple times for each day. So let's say, for example, on Tuesday, we're open from 9 a.m. to, first of all, to midday. Okay. And then we can add another time where we'll be open from 1 p.m. to then, let's say, 6 p.m. So anyone looking at this will know that, okay, we're open from 9 till 12 on Tuesday and then from 1 till 6. So there's probably a break between 12 and 1. For Wednesday as well, we're open from 9 a.m. and we're closed at, let's say, 5:30 p.m. Thursday would be 9 a.m. as well to, let's go with 6 p.m. 6 p.m. And then finally on Friday, we're open at 10 a.m. and we close at 4 p.m. Okay, Saturdays and Sundays we're closed. In here, we can also add holidays as well. So let me just say Easter holiday. Okay, and date start, let's just say March 30th till, let's say, April 4th. Okay, let's add that. You actually don't even need to click on add new holiday. This automatically would be added once you fill in the spaces in there. You can also add irregular opening hours as well. So let's say, for example, you open at a very unusual time or you're closing at a very unusual time. We can also add that as well. So let's say, for example, we have something called early Sunday, just as an example. And the date of this would be, let's say, Sunday the 29th of January. Time start would be something like, let's say we open at 4:05, 4:05 a.m. and we close at 7, let's say 7:10 a.m. Something very unusual. Just, I don't know. I don't think you would ever need something like this, but it's always nice to know that you have this feature available, just in case. All right, now in here we can add our description and we can also set an alias if you want to. Let's just go ahead and hit publish. Now this is the set ID that has been assigned to this particular set. We'll talk about this in just a moment. I want to come down here to our widgets because this plugin provides 4 different widgets with which we could take advantage of. We have the opening hours for holidays, the opening hours for irregular openings, and then we have the opening hours for the current status. Let's drag that in here. Let me just go ahead and save this for now. And then let me add the opening hours overview, which is the main widget actually. Let me just add a title and say opening hours set to show. If we had more than one set, this is where you would indicate which particular set you'd like to show. We're showing opening hours. And then you can choose to highlight the running period or the current weekday. Let's choose the running period. We can show the close days. You can compress the opening hours. And we can also use short day captions as well. Let's do that. In here, we have a template of either the table or list. Let's go with the table. Let's just save this. And let's see what this looks like. Let's move over to our Contact Us page. And there you go. We're currently open and we have the opening hours. Monday to Thursday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesday, 9 a.m. to 12 and then 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Okay, let's come back. Let's make some changes. Let's not use the compressed opening hours option. Let's also not use the short day captions. Let's save. Let's go back and see what we have. Okay, so now we have the days written in full. And you can see we have the times displayed as well. Okay, we also have this additional settings, more settings. When you click in here, this is where you can add additional classes for your highlighted class, your period class or your day class. And you can also change or customize your PHP time format in here as well. Okay, alrighty, let me come back down here, refresh the page. All right, now what if we wanted to display the opening hours on one of our pages? We can do so using shortcodes. Now, when you come back here to the plugin page, over here we have documentation on widgets, and then we also have one on shortcodes. Click on more on shortcodes, and let's have to scroll all the way down here. Actually, that link doesn't do a good job. It's supposed to show here. This is where we have the shortcodes. And now this is where you can customize how to display your opening hours on your pages using shortcodes. The key shortcode here is the OP overview shortcode, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this shortcode. Let's come down here to our pages. Let's add a new page. And then let me just say test page or something like that, test page. I am going to paste that shortcode in here. Let's go ahead and hit publish. Now, when we view the page, nothing shows. Okay, and the reason is because we haven't indicated what set we would like to show. So let me go back and hit edit page. Now, going back to the documentation, you would have to show the set ID. This is the only required attribute that needs to go along with your shortcode. So what I'm going to do is I am going to copy this attribute. Let me show you how to make use of it. Let's go back to edit page. Let's just switch to visual. And now from here, I'm going to add a space. I'll paste the attribute, and then I will say equals. And then in brackets, I will have to add the set ID. So let me just quickly come back down here to the back end. Let's go back to our opening hours, edit. The set ID is 2657. Okay, let's go back here. That's going to be 2657. Let's update the page. And now let's view the page, and voila, now you can see we have our opening times showing. You can also customize how this looks like even further by making use of other attributes as well. You have them in here, whether to show the close days, show description. In here you have short, where you can say whether to use abbreviations for weekdays. So let's go ahead and use this one as an example. Let's say short. Let's copy short. And now we have the default values for the attributes. The default value here is false. So we'll have to set this to true. Let's go back here. Test page, edit page. And then after the very first attribute, which was the set ID, I am going to paste the next attribute, which is short, and then say equals. And then in quotes, I'm going to say true. Let's go ahead and update the page. Let's view the page. And now you can see Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday have now been abbreviated. So that's how to make use of this fantastic plugin. There are so many other shortcodes available. The OP is open shortcode. They have one for the holidays as well. They have one for the regular openings as well. And you can even customize how your widgets look like even more by reading the documentation in here and making use of all the additional options that they have. It's a pretty robust plugin for displaying your opening hours. So once again, this is the plugin Opening Hours by Janice Day. Wonderful plugin. And thank you for watching the video. And as always, I will see you in the next class.